Okay, I'm discovering things that I can't even see.
Had your rations yet?
Yep. 2 whole cans of salt tuna.
That's a lot.
Staying long?
Huh? Carry on.
Barbershop?
Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Alright.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me.
I go where I want.
Hey, keep it down. That kind of talk's bound to put sights on the both of us. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk.
What's going on here? You make it sound like I'm being watched. What's going on
Figured
here?
it was obvious. I got sick. Couldn't get better on my own. Got moved here for everyone's sake. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got.
I've got some training. I think I could take a look at you. How did you get sick? I wonder if these options are here because I can do them? Or are they there to do like a roll to see if I'm successful in doing it? I think it's because I can just do it. Got some training, I could take a look at you.
Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble.
You obviously need help.
That's kind of you to say, I suppose. But I don't need help. What I need is to understand my own folly. Company always tells us weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
What? You can't blame yourself because you fell sick. It's a little late for that.
I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
I'll leave you be. I'll just shoot her. Can I close this door so I can steal this in peace? There you go. I'm stealing these sick people's medicine. Oh. Okay.
I don't have time for this.
There's 36 monies right there. Is that his stash? What the heck? Oh, they're killing those little sprats. Let out all the sprats and the guards are going crazy. Oh, this isn't stealing? Okay. Oh, okay. I can take things off corpses. That's fine. Who let the sprats out? Can I loot them? Oh my gosh, I can. Oh, that's the guard that shot up everything.
They start asking you for some medicine, come tell me. I'll set them straight.
Okay. Hot meals, cold meals. Live music when available. Day old salt tuna, 2 bits off. Gross. Oh, there's a thing back here. And another thing. The cat still won't eat it. Okay, we've talked to those gentlemen. Let's go to the barber shop. Is he one of those barber surgeons? Hi.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Let me just rub my hands all over his face. Intimidate. I could show you my hands. Do your haircuts usually come with free lectures? Do you operate on barbers? That's it.
We don't believe in free anything here in Edgewater. We're a Spacer's Choice company. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Alright. Oh, is this someone I need to collect dues for?
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
You mean you're broke? I don't understand a word you said.
I mean that I can't possibly pay my gravesite fees. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
That's basically what he just said, Shot. He's a blemish. I don't care. Pay up. You have a very loose definition of the word prosperity. That's some quality drama, Conrad. You should audition. Don't be so hard on yourself. Did he just bump into me whenever he changed poses?
I have to be, if only to prepare myself for my inevitable dressing down at the hands of corporate. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Hang on, medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Just give him an IOU.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
Your virginity. Let me know if you think of something. I don't have time for this. I'll let you know if I think of something.
Much obliged.
How about I just steal everything you own and we'll call it even. You have a jeweled ring in here. Does seeing that give me the idea?
What can I do for you?
You sound like you've had some training. I know a thing or two about medicine.
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
Only if we use the term doctor loosely. So you prepare corpses for burial. It's a pretty specific job description.
You may think that, but the tidiness of my fellow worker is my responsibility. Alive or otherwise. Whether you're showing up to work or going to that great cannery in the sky, it's my job to make you look like a million bits.
I'm looking to repair my ship.
A ship? Dear me. You seem to have lost the ability to distinguish between reality and fantasy. This is what happens when you let your imagination run wild. I don't approve of fantasizing. It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculties. You ought to let the vicar take a look inside your head.
There's ships that fly over the town, like, periodically. Also, this is the kind of advice we should have gotten in Quest for Glory. Your vicar? Got some questions.
Vicar Maximilian, our man from the OSI, here to spread the message of scientism like a soothing balm upon a feverish head. Or so you'd expect. You'll find him in our local church, probably neglecting his duties.
You don't seem to like it much.
He doesn't seem to like us much. The vicar has not been with us long, and in his relatively short tenure in Edgewater, gives off the distinct whiff of superiority.
Got some
Go ahead.
questions. You seem pretty enthusiastic about this place.
Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started.
But you don't get any money? What do you know about the plague?
The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame.
What is this? Why is there a clock in the corner of this screen? I'm scared to click on it. What are the symptoms?
Fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching.
What you're describing sounds a lot like a flu. Although technically the flu could be a plague. Why don't you treat all of your workers?
Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us.
Whose idea was that?
Mr. Thompson's brainchild. Have you met him yet? Thoughtful-looking fellow, stares out of his office most hours.
I guess that's all for now. About that ring. The ring has an unidentified gemstone inset to its metal accent frame. It's probably not going to let you buy a new spaceship, but it's definitely worth a few bits. I'm tempted to steal it and be like, you have a ring, but I don't know what's gonna happen. I'll save it and we'll see what happens. A letter from Phyllis. Conrad. Receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company is going to have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. Eugene was an asset and somebody has to pay his body price. This is going to ruin us. So I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth, heirlooms passed down his family or something. You're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry them out. We sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet, use the bits to pay his body price, and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal the next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows. Is that what gets Phyllis going? The eyebrows? Apple cider, energy brew. A scientist. I can't take these tools and use them as weapons. Oh, this guy's got stuff on him. Can I close this door? He's looking at me like, why are you closing the door? I want to be alone with the corpses. Let me go ahead and save. I just want to make sure I'm not going to get caught for stealing all this stuff. Did it save? Yeah, it did. Teeth plucking for the dead. I want this troop helmet. This is so awesome. You just like lock yourself in a room and you can steal everything in it. Hey guy. I totally did not pick up everything off that guy. Maybe I can talk to him about the teeth.
What can I do for you?
The teeth. Oh, I know about Eugene. Why not use his teeth as collateral? Close the door and steal the body. Nah, I can't do that.
You know about Eugene? How?
There's a letter in the other room. Found a note from Phyllis. It's none of your business.
Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
I'm sure he won't miss them.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Ask for forgiveness from the vicar later.
The good Vicar Maximilian and I have never quite seen eye to eye, but your point is well taken. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Alright, we got 1 collected. Pow. Now I kill him. Alright, I think I got everything from here. Cantina. Is he still looking at me? No, okay. I think it's weird when characters just automatically look at you at all times. It's a guard. Oh, the cantina was discovered. Is this where I think that's where I came from earlier.
Another day at the cannery.
Don't go knocking your work. At least we've got work.
It's a general store. Ugh. No. Okay, fine. Post-it notes must cost a fortune in this universe with everyone accepting IOUs. Wonder if you can pay for the post-its with an IOU. Yeah, it was so close. Oh well.
Read the latest report.
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us. Cannery
I
could
wanted
use
to find
those.
out if I can like participate in playing little games like
Sure
this.
there is. We can have another zero G.
Hello, I'm going behind you. Can I play? Darn.
I don't know you.
Oh, okay. Is that how you greet all of your customers? I'm Alex Hawthorne, captain of the Unreliable.
Uh-huh. The Unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
So you're not going to serve me a drink? Something going on here that I should know about? Ah, what a fine establishment it is. Could have fooled me. All I see are a bunch of drunken slobs and ugly bartenders.
You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand.
What's this about deserters?
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
I'll have a drink. I want to talk to Reed. Where can I find him? Just felt like chatting.
Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man. You want to talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down.
Damn! I'm on it! Say it like it's a good thing.
It is a good thing. If you're not pulling your weight, you don't deserve to live here. Simple as that. Go ahead.
What's your story? What if I told you I just got into space? I just got shot into space by a crazy scientist. I was wondering if you knew anything about the Hope.
The Hope? No, I've never mixed a drink by that name. I could get you a rum and something if you like. Wait, no, never mind. We're all out of something.
I guess that means you've never heard of anybody from the Hope.
Yeah, I got vague recollections of some folklore about a mysterious colony ship.
I really don't want people to know that I'm from the Hope. I'm scared. Pow, pow. I'm gonna accidentally shoot someone with the way they just keep my gun out like this. Of all the things I can steal from, I can't steal from the register.